Hi, English 110, happy Friday. This is going to be a very brief video update because what I should be doing right now is reading the rest of your drafts. And I'm sending this message partially to apologize for not having done that yet. And I know your revision is due on Sunday, so it was just a wacky week in my life. So I didn't get a chance to get all the way through the essays that are posted on the discussion board right now. So what was potentially due for Sunday are the revisions of Essay 2 and the new research exercise for Essay 3. I am going to get to your essays really. I'm leaving the office and going to look at your drafts right now. So I'm hoping to get them done by late this afternoon, early tomorrow morning. With that being said, if you haven't gotten your draft, take the time you need to do the revision. Obviously, if I give it to you on Friday and it's due Sunday, it might not be an appropriate amount of time for you to do an Essay 2 revision. So talk to me, just let me know when you think you're going to get it in by the time I get your comments posted. And we'll make some adjustments for next week on it, and it gives you maybe a little more breathing room. So Essay 2, just let me know kind of what your time frame is on it. I will have them post it no later than tomorrow morning. And then the other assignment for this weekend was to do the final research exercise for Essay 3, because we are going to start drafting Essay 3 next week. So I asked you to look at cause and effect, the major consequences if one side gets what they want. That's what Essay 3 is going to be about. So if you take, for example, vaccinations in America, that happens to be my favorite topic this semester. Anyway, so if we don't vaccinate, what are the consequences of not vaccinating Americans, right? Or cutting back on vaccinations? Then the other side of that is, what is the consequences for continuing to vaccinate at the level that we are? So consequences don't necessarily mean bad things. It's just what happens as a result of, right? So by the time you get to Essay 3, which we'll draft next week, it really is, we're setting up, okay, we know what the conflict is. It's for vaccinations in America, for example, it's to vaccinate or not. We know what the major arguments from the two sides are. That's what we did in Essay 2. And the third essay is going to be, okay, well, if side 1 wins this conflict, what's going to happen? If side 2 wins the conflict, what's going to happen? So I'm having you do kind of really back to a basic internet search on literally putting in consequences of each of the two sides. So that's what research exercise sets you up for, and that's what we're going to go on to draft next week for Essay 3. I've said this before, once you're through Essay 3, you have really 3/4 of your research paper written, and you're 3/4 of the way through the class. So it's a good milestone, and you as my online students are actually a little farther ahead than my other classes, so you're doing really good work. And I would just say, I would encourage you to stick with it. We'll work on the revision for Essay 2, we'll begin Essay 3, and after Essay 3, we're kind of in the home stretch. We start putting it all together in one document and seeing what sense we can make of everything. Because the final piece of it is, you're going to say, all right, we've presented a problem here. Here are the two sides. Here are some of the consequences. Now, what should we do about it? And that's what our final 4th essay will be, and that's how we're going to conclude the research project. So feel free to email me, call me. I've been trying to keep up with email, and I really will. Your drafts will be posted with comments to the discussion board. And just stay in touch with me about the timeline you need to revise Essay 2. Assignments will post as they usually do on Monday morning. We're really just drafting Essay 3 next week. That's going to be the main goal of next week, and to revise Essay 2 if you haven't done that yet. Okay? So hang in there. Call me if you need me. Email me. Stop in. And yeah, try to have a nice weekend. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.